Just for the record,
We dealing with an inebriated one.
who's the greatest player that you ever known?
He's gonna say LeBron. His era.
Of course.
And he's your son.
Not gonna lie.
Yo, he said, yo, tell them.
Not gonna lie.
He grew up in a LeBron household.
Yo, Tone. Yo, Tone. He said,
that was the reason.
Yo, Tone, he said, yo, tell them what I told you before we got here. Who? All right. Just want to make sure.
Actually, listen, this is a debate that can be had
Forever.
on a daily basis.
No doubt.
In every barbershop, every podcast, every home, every whatever, you know what I mean? It's always going to go on. People always going to differentiate on who they like and why they like them.
At the end of the day,
it's about your own preference. Yeah. But there are statistical things, and depending on what statistical thing you are going by, there's certain facts. There's certain people that did more shit than other people in certain categories. So if you really want to come up with a GOAT summation, you got to get all those categories together, and then you got to line them up.
You can't do that, though, because then it gets real clear if you do that. If you do that, it's going to get real clear who's the best.
If that's what you're basing it on, you take all that information,
and
then you put on top things that aren't on paper, like impact. You know what I mean?
Feelings.
Impact on the game. Influence on the game. You
Feelings,
know what I mean?
how I feel.
Fuck how you feel. That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm
feelings. No.
You really did. You going back to square one. And then it's all about how you feel.
But I'm
Facts
telling
don't
you,
matter.
I'm gonna tell you that when you hear the breakdown of most of these arguments,
they're based on what people feel.
it's the feelings. I'm wrong because I say it.
What are your feelings based on?
The
facts.
I would tell
facts.
you. It should be, but that's not always the case, right? I tell people all of the time, I'm a Michael Jordan fan, right? I'm a Michael Jordan fan. The fact that I actually know negative stats that are attached to Michael Jordan infuriates a Jordan fan to make me then say, oh, you can't be a Jordan fan because in response to this, LeBron James is a loser and he doesn't have any ability, and Steph Curry has beat him more times than he beat him. But because I can tell you that there's reasons of those things, and because I can say to you, when Michael Jordan was losing to Isaiah Thomas and he was losing to Larry Bird, listen to what they said about him. As soon as we saw him at the college combine, we said this kid is different. He moves differently than everybody else who's playing the game. So it's already an identification where they set him aside and say, yeah, he might be a better player than us, but guess what?